Yeah, up here, up here, one on each side. I'll show you guys. If you put this cover over the back, it kind of holds it in place. Okay. Also, I'll show you. Look, when you're standing here, if you stand straight, it's really hard to look at the board, right? So you just stand at an angle. If you stand at an angle, you can still face the audience and you can still see this. Okay? At an angle. Okay. Okay. Alright. Whoa. Alright, sorry, I have an emergency. Okay. Okay, when you guys are ready, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Park So-hyun.
My name is Park Se-ri.
Our topic is how to make humor food for baby. Hi, Sari. Good afternoon. Wow, you're eating humor food. It looks so yummy.
Hi, So-hyun.
Did you try some?
Wait, did you call it finger food?
Yes. Finger food is the food that can be easily eaten by hand.
Really? I didn't know that. Then, are the sandwiches on the picture are also finger food?
Of course. Desserts made by fruits or snacks to meal made by various ingredients are all finger food.
Oh, I learned in visual health studying with tongue. You know that finger food are good for kids?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can you explain it?
Sure, there are three merits of finger food for baby. First, it assists the development of the children's eye motor. They have to continue scraping and flexing their muscle to eat finger food so that it can cause development of eye motor.
Wow, that's amazing. Then I can explain what the second merit is. Finger food can help creating interest in child who doesn't eat well. Most children doesn't eat well because they hate vegetables. But as you see, finger food is colorful and interesting, so they can eat food more happily.
Exactly right, then I will talk to you the last thing. It helps to balance the nutrition equally. As you saw the picture previously, there are so many ingredients and some of them are the vegetable which children hate to eat. But as making finger food, they cannot realize the existence of vegetable. So it can help the intake of vegetables for children.
Wow. Then I want to make finger food for my nephew Ujin. He doesn't like vegetables. Do you know how to make finger food for baby?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. What about finding internet?
Okay. How to make baby finger food. Wow, look at this blog. There are tofu potato dome recipe. It's Korean pancake. How to make potato tofu jam. Its ingredients is potato, tofu, green pumpkin, carrot, and olive oil. It has vitamin A, D, C, iron, and potassium. It is healthy food.
You're right, I cannot wait. Let's find the recipe. Step 1. Grind potato into seed. Step 2. Balance top and less seed.
Step 3. Chop carrots and young pumpkins finely. Step 4. Put in one piece and knead it. Then make it in little pieces.
Wow, that's easier than my thought.
Yes, I think it is my best recipe. And Ujin will love it.
Really? Then I will keep. Do you remember the other thing about finger food? I will keep in answer.
Mm. Oh, I don't know. Can you guys help me? Then I will give present.
In me. It's pork. Pasta.
Wow, correct.
Wow. Thank you.
The second key is which one is not ingredients of potato tofu. First, potato, second, onion, third, carrot, fourth, salt.
Second.
I know, my kids hate onions. I don't think any kid wants onions.
And
Then our presentation is over.
I hope you guys, yeah, I hope you guys can know how to make the finger foods
For baby.
Thank you for listening.
I enjoyed that. It was lots of fun. Okay, who do we got? Hot dog and law. Hot dog and law. Okay, make sure you guys have your names on your books. At the end of class, I'll come around and collect all the books, okay?
Oh, yeah, I have to pay close attention to this one.
Okay.
Hello guys, my name we are group number 5 and I'm Chiwon and he is Hatto.
Yeah, hot dog.
Today we are talking about how to lose weight. I think it's summertime and it is sunny outside, so it is good weather to go outside and doing some outside activities. So today we will talk about how to lose weight efficiently. I will explain our outlines. First of all, we will talk about some foods that is essential to eat for your diet. And second, we will talk you guys about some efficient exercise. And third, we will show you some tips that help your diet. And finally, we will summarize our whole presentation and ask you some kits. So from now on, I will explain about the food that is efficient for your diet. The right side of the page is for female and the below side of the page is for male. So if you want to lose weight, eating tomato, sweet potato, and chicken breast, eggs, and milk will help you. And if you are male, eating brown rice, seaweed, egg, and baked carrot will help your diet. Sweet potato and brown rice is full of carbohydrate, and tomato and seaweed is full of vitamins, and chicken breast, egg, milk, and baked carrot is abundant of protein. So from now on, I will compare and contrast both two diets and present you about the common things and the different things. The common things means that you should have to, and you should include three essential nutrition. First one is carbohydrate, second one is protein, and third one is vitamin. Carbohydrate will activate your brain activity, and protein will help you to build your muscle, and vitamin will refresh your life. And you can choose the frequency of your diet. You can eat your food 3 times or 5 times in your daily life. And calcium is, if you are female, calcium is important. So intake it.
Okay, it's huddle time. Okay, let's go. We categorize exercise into aerobic exercise and muscular exercise. First, I will introduce aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise includes running and jumping. These exercises are good for burning your calories. Therefore you can. Okay. Okay, wait. Yes, okay, go away. You can eat. Okay. Hey. Okay, first, hey, replay. Okay. These exercise are good for burning your calories. Therefore, you can
Lose weight.
okay. You can lose weight quickly and efficiently. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, next, muscular exercise. Muscular exercise includes bench press and push-up and sit-up. Bench press is good for your shoulder muscle. Me too. Shoulder muscle. Okay. Next is push-up. Push-up is good for your upper body muscle. And finally, sit-up is good for your abdominal.
You're a six-pack.
Yes, I'm 6 pack.
You're a six-pack. I have 1,000 packs.
Okay. No. Increasing muscle replace empty place where your fat is gone. So doing these two exercise at the same time is important. Okay, from now on, I will summarize our presentation quickly. The point is that keep is 3 E's. First, eat nutritious evenly. Okay. And second, exercise regularly. Keep doing these two exercises is important. Okay. Finally, every day keep this. Okay, it's good luck. Okay, this is kiss time. No kiss time is quiz time. There are three common nutrition you need to intake. What is that? Okay. Carbohydrate. Okay. Protein. Wow. Okay. Next, we introduce two aerobic exercise you need to do. What is that?
Jump rope and running.
Wow. That's good. Okay. One, 2, 3. Thank you for listening. My team presentation.
I have a question though for you guys. Wait, I have one question.
Yeah.
So chicken, you said was one of the healthy foods. Chicken?
Chicken breast.
Sure. So if I eat fried chicken breast, and if I take cans of beer and curl like this,
No.
will I lose weight eating the fried chicken and curling beer cans like this? Because I'm exercising my muscles, right? Especially if they're big beer cans. I'm like, no, chicken and beer exercise? No.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I think James and Moon, right? James and Moon.
Hi, my name is James.
My name is Moon.
Moon here majors in food science nutrients, so she helped a lot while preparing our presentation. Today, our presentation is about the progress of the digestion.
Let me show you our outline. First, mouth, second is stomach, third stomach, small intestine, fifth large intestine, sixth anus, next external digestive organ, then Q&A, finally summary.
So the first part is the mouth and esophagus. Let's see what teeth and tongue are doing in the mouth. When we take a bite of food, the teeth divides the food into small pieces, and the tongue mixes it in the mouth. And the saliva is secrete and moist the food. The message of food goes through pharynx, which is right here, and goes through esophagus, the stomach. And the tongue is a lot of populace, so we can taste the food.
Second, stomach. The stomach is a muscular sac located the side of the body. The stomach connected the esophagus and duodenum. The surface of stomach consists of many long lines. Major role of stomach is storage tank for food. Thanks to this role, we can have enough time to digest properly. It also contains hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes that continue to digestion of food.
The third part we're going to see is the small intestine. It is about 6 to 7 meters long and shaped like a coiled hose in the body. It actually takes most part of the abdominal cavity. And the surface is full of ridges and folds that helps to maximize the absorption of the food. The most part, like 90% of nutrients, are digested in the small intestine. And it goes through the long intestine. The three parts of small intestine can be divided into duodenum, jejunum, and ileum.
Next, the large intestine. The large intestine is long and thick tube. It is located inferior to stomach and left around small intestines. It works by combination of colon, section, rectum, and anus. The large intestine absorbs water and contains many symbiotic bacteria that aid in the breaking down of the waste to extract some small amount of nutrients. Feces in the large intestine visit the body through anus.
The anus is the last part you can see. The food goes out of the body through the anus, and it's normally 1 inch long muscle tube. But the diameter flexibly changes. The end is outside the body. The food comes
Let's see exercise digestive organ. The liver is a roughly triangular exercise organ in the body. The liver located of the boats and inferior to the diaphragm and superior to the small intestine. The liver is the second largest organ in the body. The liver has many different functions in the body, but the main function of the liver in digestion is
Detoxify. Get rid of the poisons.
production of bile.
The gallbladder is a small organ or case behind the liver, and its major role is to recycle and store the excess bile from the small intestine, so it can be reused to digest subsequent meals we eat all day. The pancreas is like 6 inches long, the right-hand size. It's shaped like a small snake, and it secretes the digestive enzyme into small intestine, so it can help the chemical digestion in the stomach. So let's review the progress of the digestion. First, the food goes through mouth, and it goes through esophagus to the stomach, where the food is stored, and it goes through small intestine, where the 90% nutrients are absorbed, and the large intestine digests almost all of the water content from the food, and it goes out through anus. The accessory organs were liver, gallbladders, and pancreas.
First, what is other or
Yeah. Mouse. Wow.
what is the next step after small intestine?
Wow.
Liver is extra digestive organ. Oh,
Wow.
thank you for this.
I have one question for you guys. Okay, so you eat some spicy food, right? Maybe you had some sodas or something, and 10 hours later, all of a sudden, you have burning. Oh, burning! Oh, what's happening? What's happening in your digestive system?
Food is stored.
You feel burning. It feels like burning. Like, oh my God, it's burning! Oh, it's burning! What's happening in your digestive system?
Is the liver working out?
Your acid, the acid is coming up through your throat,
Food is from the stomach.
from the stomach. I don't know, maybe you guys are too young, but when you're older, you'll find out. Yeah, they call it acid reflux. And normally everything goes this direction, but sometimes it comes and the acid will come up and you feel this burning sensation from the acid. Okay, good. I think who's next? Who we got? Minji, right? Minji and Ya. Good job, guys. It's not very strong, so you gotta be careful.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Kijong.
And my name is Minji. Our major is applied chemical engineering. Today we will present about how to make dubu and its chemical principle.
Now I present about our outline. First, I talk about our presentation topic, how to make dubu. Second, I talking about outline. Third, we will talk about how to make dubu step by step. Fourth, we will talk about principle of making dubu. This we will summarize our presentation, and next we will have Q&A and quiz time. Finally, we will talk about conclusion.
Now I said about how to make dugu. Dugu is made with soya bean and bitter. Do you know bitter? Bitter is salty water like sea water. Step 1. Soak soya beans in water for 8 hours. If you want to make one piece of dugu, you will need 200 grams of soya beans. Step 2. Throw the soaked soya beans and 1 liter of water into a blender and grind them together. Step 3. Squeeze the water from the ground soaked soya beans with cotton cloth. The soybean water will be used to make dugu, and the remaining ingredient is called biji. Biji is also used for various Korean foods.
Next, step 4. Boil the soybean water for 10 minutes. The reason for doing this is to get protein. Tubu is made with this protein. Thanks to protein, we will get delicious tubu. Next, step 5. Add 2 tablespoons of bitter into the boiled soybean water. But in this time, you must not stir soybean water, because if you stir soybean water, it will not convert. So you must not stir soybean water. Step 6. When the water starts to convert, pour it on the cotton cloth and squeeze water. Then you will get soft dugu. Do you know soft dugu? Soft dugu is sundugu. If you press soft dugu, you will get tubu.
This time I explain the chemical principle of making dugu. The main ingredient of soybean is protein called glycine. This protein is dissolved in water when we ground the soaked soybeans and boil them. Also, this protein has minus charge in water, and bitter has plus charge in water. So, when we add 2 tablespoons of bitter into the boiled soybean water, the minus and plus get to convert. So the convert ones is called soft dugu. When we squeeze water from the soft dugu, we can get the rectangular shape of dugu. This is the chemical principle of making dugu.
Now, I will summarize our presentation. 1. Soak soybeans. 2. Grind soaked soybeans. 3. Squeeze water from the ground soybeans. 4. Boil the soybean water. 5. Add bitter into the soybean water. 6. Squeeze water from the soaked dugu. Now, we will have a Q&A and quiz time.
Do you have any questions?
I do have a question. Is making soybean milk, is that similar to making tofu, or are they very different? Like I can buy soybean milk also, like the made from soybeans. Is the process similar or very different when you make tofu?
It's very similar, but soybean milk is added to milk and soybean water.
Okay.
Do you have any question? Okay, we have a quiz time. First kid, what is the topic of our presentation?
Tofu. How to make tofu.
So, wow, you must have focused on our presentation. Thank you very much.
Second key, which ingredients we need to make dugu? Tell me 2 ingredients.
Bitter,
And
soybeans.
Wow.
Wow.
thank you for your presentation.
A+ for me. A+ for me.
Now I'll talk about our conclusion. Today we presented about how to make tofu, but in our list there are many things related to chemistry. For example, tofu, chocolate, candy, aspartame, medicine, and so on.
So I wish we would thank for science and chemistry. Also, I have a wish that people think chemistry is important and familiar to us.
Sometimes we want to help people with chemistry. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful, good. That was some tofu right now. Okay, then we got Ho and Young, right? Ho and Young. Tofu for lunch and brownies for dinner.
Good afternoon, my name is Park So-young, and I'm freshman studying in KNU. My major is Applied Chemical Engineering, and this is my partner Sono.
Hello, my name is Ham So-ho, and I also major in applied chemical engineering. Nowadays, it's common for us to see the cooking show when we turn on the TV. Also, we can get a number of recipes of cake, wedding, salad, chocolate, and so on. Can you guess what it means?
That means people who are interested in cooking have been increasing, and it makes more and more interest about cooking. So today, our group will introduce how to make a brownie.
Here's the outline. We will present in this order, making that has first step, summary, conclusion, quiz. And for your better understanding, we set each keyword next to the step number. So please take a close look at this one.
Step 1. Melting. Melt butter and dark chocolate. You should be careful not to burn. For next step, pour well-melted butter and chocolate into the stable pot.
Step 2. Mix. Prepare dark brown sugar, vanilla sugar, and eggs. Mix them with whiskey in step 1 pot. There is the order that is small but makes a big difference. Order 1. Mix dark brown sugar, vanilla sugar. Order 2. If well mixed, check if well mixed and add eggs. This order makes more soft and moist flour.
Step 3. Sift. Sift soft flour, cocoa, and baking powder, then mix them in step 2 pot. Sifting makes uniform taste, so if you don't want to eat strange brownie, don't forget sifting. And according to your taste, adding some walnuts makes it better.
Step 4. Bake. Move it to the store pan and bake it in the oven. There is 3 cautions. First, the oven should be set 118 Celsius degree in advance. Second, let the mixture be fried. Third, the baking time will be enough if you set the time between 25 minutes or 25 and 30 minutes.
We advise you to see the keyword carefully. Now we look again each first step's keyword, so remind the detailed process of how to make brownies. Step 1.
Melt butter. Melt butter.
Number. Step 1. Melting. Melt butter and dark chocolate.
Step 2.
Add the eggs. Yeah, mix the eggs. Right? You gotta add the eggs.
Yes, it's right. That's right. Sorry.
Stirring sift.
Stirring, shifting, stirring. Okay. Sifting.
Sift soft flour, cocoa, and baking powder, then mix them in step 2 pot.
Last step, eating brownies. Eating the brownies. I'm gonna eat all that bacon.
Move it to the stove pan and bake it in the oven. Thank you for listening.
All right.
If you can answer all the quiz, How about make the brownie for your friends or family as soon as possible?
Question 1. How many steps in our presentation?
4.
Question 2. There was order in the missing step.
Talk about sugar, vanilla sugar, and eggs. What is first?
Eggs. No.
So,
Duck brownie.
yes.
That's why I buy brownies.
Question 3. What was our recommended tip ingredient?
1 peanut, 2 walnut, 3 almond.
2.
Yes, walnut.
Wow.